Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we're going to be looking at a Patek Philippe Calatrava 6000R in rose gold with a brown dial and Arabic numerals. Model reference number for this watch is 6000R-001. Last retail price on this watch was about $28,000 US. The watch is currently trading at that same price point even today in 2022. So I'll be going over all the aspects of this watch: the case, bezel, dial, crown functions, as well as the movement and the strap. And I'll give some of my thoughts on the watch throughout the review. The Calatrava line of watches is well known and respected model in today's luxury Swiss watch market. Now, they represent the classic dress watch in many cases, and there are some models that stretch the form, like the 42mm Calatrava travel time, or this watch. Now, this men's Calatrava is offered in white gold with a blue or black dial, or in rose gold with this chocolate brown dial here. The case is just over 37mm from right to left, and it's less than 9mm thick from front to back here. Now, from the bottom, top to bottom, we're looking at 47mm, so it doesn't go over the wrist. Let's try that on for size. As you can see, it does not go over my wrist with the traditional lugs. Lug width, we're looking at about 22mm from one lug to the next, from here to here. And the final width from left to right, including the crown, we're looking at about 41mm. So this watch is water resistant up to 30 meters or 100 feet. You're probably not going to go swimming with this watch on your wrist. Going on to the bezel, we're looking at this domed bezel. If you look at it from the side profile, you'll notice that it's pretty flat domed bezel. It's pretty sleek, and it actually matches the crystal itself, the domed crystal. I wish I could get that to show through a little bit. It's high polished. This bezel right here has a mirror finish on it, and it wraps up this dial pretty well. Kind of somewhat how it reminds me of a gauge cluster. This bezel allows the watch to slip under the cuff easily. So if you're wearing a dress shirt, this is going to fit under the cuff really easily. Now, going in the dial, we're looking at this beautiful chocolate brown Arabic dial, Arabic numerals. Now, each complication that's on this dial has a different length of hand to correspond with the rings around the dial. You're going to notice the hour hand, which is shortest hand, corresponds with these Arabic numerals. They're about the largest numerals that are on the dial. The minute hand, which is longer, it actually stretches out and lines up with the more numerals around the dial. We also have the date function here. We actually have a date hand that stretches all the way up to the edge of the dial, where you see the dates at the edge. And it's topped off with a red crescent, so you can actually find it even easier when it's floating around the dial. Now, you also notice there's a second hand. Is actually located here at the small second subdial here. So between the 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock positions. Normally you would see a second hand going from the center of the dial, but this one's a pretty unique watch. Now, if you look at the crown here at the 3 o'clock position, you can wind it in its first position. 10 to 15 turns should get this watch moving. Second position, the other position will actually adjust your hour and minute hands. So I'm going around the dial. Once you have your hands set, you can actually just pop in the crown and your watch is set. Now, if you want to adjust the date function is that hand that's going around the dial with the crescent at the end. There is actually a button here at the 10:30 position on the side of the case. Hopefully I can get that in focus. You can see that button right there. If I depress that button with this little pointer, you can see the date hop around the dial. So in this case, we're actually looking at the 14th, and it cycles to the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. It goes around really easily. On the movement that runs this beautiful watch is a caliber 240 PSC date. And you can see this large exhibition case back here. Beautiful movement with the actual micro rotor here, or mini rotor. This movement's actually pretty thin. It's less than 4 millimeters thin, and it has a 22 karat mini rotor that allows the movement to stay thin by utilizing extra space that's inside the movement already. The Spiral Max hairspring and mini rotor are also notable features for this movement. That mini rotor is a 22 karat yellow gold rotor. A date function, as I was telling you earlier, is adjusted by the pusher on the side of the case at the 1030 position. You just depress that button on the side of the case and you'll be able to actually adjust that date. The power reserve on this watch is 38 to 48 hours, so you can set this watch down for a few days and it will still be keeping time when you pick it up. It's going to stay wound while it's on your wrist though, because it's a self-winding movement. Now going on the strap that holds this watch, we're looking at a brown-black alligator strap. Classic look for a Patek Philippe, or any dress watch really. There's a single fold over deployment here that opens and closes up the bracelet or a strap. The Patek Philippe logo here is on the outside. I really like this logo. Now I prefer to have a watch on a deployment like this one rather than on a tang buckle, because it does save the leather strap from getting torn up over time. Now, as far as what I think about this watch, this Calatrava collection of watches is pretty vast, and the classic look kind of reminds watch enthusiasts of the original round wristwatch that keeps it timeless with modern touches. The look of the watch is very pleasing to the eye, and it's an all too familiar case, but the dial here is where it sets itself apart from the other models. Now the configuration is not traditional like center hour or minutes with a date at the 3 o'clock position. Everything's laid out on the dial. It's easy to read once you understand where everything is laid out. It works well as an everyday wear watch, as it's an automatic. It's self-winding, so while you wear it on your wrist, it's going to be winding. It also has a date. So this is everything I'd be looking for in an everyday wear watch. Now, if you want to know where to get this watch, we have it on our website at jazztime.com. The model reference number again is 6000R-001. This is the rose gold Patek Philippe Calatrava with chocolate brown sunburst dial. Again, we're an online store, so you can visit us in the comfort of your own home. Thank you for watching.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.